I am wearing like no makeup. I got off of work and decided that I'm gonna film this video today because I really need to do laundry. I need to wash all these clothes. Welcome back, you guys, to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I don't know why I said that weird. I'm going to do a little thrift haul today. I went to the thrift store a couple days ago while I was in San Diego.
Like I have like an ear infection or something. Like my ears just feel really weird.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get on with the thrift haul. I went to this one thrift store that I have been wanting to go to for a while now, a couple years. We always pass by it, we never go to it, but I decided to go check it out, and it was actually like super big and like had a whole bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, let me show you guys what I got. Some of it is like not summer related, but I just thought it would be like really cool. So the first thing I got were these nude pants, not nude pants, but they're just nude sweats. I really liked the color of this nude. I'm very much into neutral colors. I really don't wear colorful stuff, says the girl. Super bright red sweater, but it's really cute. It has a back pocket on the right side of it, and then it was 95 cents. I got those. And then I bought a whole bunch of pants, and I know you guys are gonna be like, why? It's because I buy high-waisted pants at the thrift store and I turn them into shorts. A couple of the shorts that I wear now currently are actually thrifted pants that I turn into shorts, and I wear them that way just because for me personally it's really hard for me to find high-waisted shorts because I'm like super tiny. So I just take thrifted pants and I turn them into shorts. There is one that I'm not sure if I want to turn into shorts because I like the way it looks, just like the pants itself. But anyways, I'll show you guys. This is one of them. I also shop in the kids section because I am so small I can do that, and it's easier for me that way instead of going through like the whole racks and racks of women's jeans to find like one size 0. So I usually just go into the kids section. But this one is from Gap. It's an original fit. I wear a size 12 in kids. I know that's so tiny, but I am like really petite and small. This is the pair, and this was $2.95, and then it is a little bit more high-waisted right here. This is what the back looks like, and I really like the wash of this. It's like a medium lighter wash, and then it just kind of goes straight down. It has like a little bit of a bell kind of bottom, but not too much. They're all kind of the same wash too. This is the next pair. This is from Nautica, and I think this was $2 something. I don't know, the part ripped off, but same kind of look. This one's a little bit darker and it has like the stripes along the side of it. I don't know if you could tell, like right here. It is also high-waisted right there, you can see, and then the back has a little Nautica tab on it, and then the back is just a darker wash. This one has a little bit more like character, I feel like, because it has like all of the different colors around it. The next pair of jeans are pretty much the same thing. It's a thrift haul of me showing you 4 pairs of jeans that look pretty much the same. But this one is from, where is this from? It's from Place, which I'm guessing is like the children's place. This one was a size 8, surprisingly, like super surprisingly, but it like fit me perfectly, so I bought it. I tried it on in the store, and also it has like the little adjustable insides. It was $2.95. It is this one. I really wanted to buy this, and I was like, no, it's not gonna fit me. I'm not a size 8, but it did fit, which was like really weird. But this one's like super high-waisted, and that's why I really wanted it. The next thing I got was another pair of pants. Wow, surprise. But these are like the cargo pants, and I got these for $1.95. I think they were only like 75 cents or something like that because it was half off with the red tag. I found this in the little boy section, but they're the khaki like short like cargo pants that everyone has been rocking lately, and these ones are a large in kids, and they fit me like perfectly. Like, do you see, like, it looks so good. The next thing I bought was a shirt. This one is like a brown satin shirt. I like live for these things. This was $3.95, but it's just like this neutral colored satin shirt. I really like wearing these with shorts over the summer. It's super thin and lightweight. It's just really comfortable, and this is like one of those shirts that I wear when I'm like too lazy, or like put like a little cute crop tank underneath and wear like a little cardigan sweater thing. Alright, so let's get to the tips and tricks portion of this video. I just wanted to give you guys a couple of tips, tricks, and helpful things for when you go on to your next trip to the thrift. The first tip that I have, number 1, is to wear comfy, like not skin tight, but more like fitted outfits. When you go thrifting or when you go shopping in general, this is like one thing that I figured out when I was younger, kind of like dawned upon me, like, you're gonna be trying all these clothes and you're gonna wear skinny jeans and 3 sweaters, or like 3 layers. Like, that makes no sense. So when I like to go to the thrift and actually like say, okay, I'm going to the thrift store, what am I gonna wear? I usually wear either like shorts or like leggings, or if I wear a dress, it's easier for me to wear a dress or like a romper or something, and then I would wear shorts under my dress that were more like spandex, and then my bra, or like a bralette or something like that, something that was easy to change into and out of. Also keep in mind that some thrift stores don't actually have fitting rooms. Most of the thrift stores that I go to don't have fitting rooms at all. They're all just kind of like big warehouses of just a whole bunch of thrifted items. It's just like way easier to try on clothes and figure out if they actually fit, if you actually like them, because I know personally when I go to thrift, I always end up buying everything because it's just in a good deal. Just keep more comfy clothes that will be easy to get on and off, and clothes that you will be able to layer on top of, so that way you know that the item in the thrift store fits or feels good, or kind of you have like an idea of the sizing. Tip number 2 is to keep in mind that although everything in the thrift store is inexpensive, you don't have to buy everything. So when I first started going thrifting, I was like, oh my god, like everything is so cheap, it's still in good condition, like I need to buy everything that I want. When in reality, I would buy everything that I wanted, or I thought I wanted, when I was in the store, that when I would come home, I would never actually be able to style them, or there'd be like a little like flaw in the item that I didn't notice when I was at the thrift store, and I just wouldn't wear it at all, and I end up either redonating it or giving it to my siblings or family or anything like that, etc., etc. So make sure when you go through, kind of just make sure you do want to buy the item. Keep in mind that number 1, if there is a flaw, you will most likely not have time to fix it unless like you know how to sew, you have a sewing machine, you understand like how to fix the item and all that stuff, because I know personally I've been like, oh yeah, I'll just sew it back up, or like I'll hem it or whatever. I've never done it. So keep that in mind. And the last thing I have within that kind of subject when spending a whole bunch of stuff, keep in mind for the deals of the day. I know some thrift stores have like, oh, yellow tags are 50% off this day. Will help you save a lot more money. If you are a student, military, or anything of the store, make sure you bring your ID with you. Check it out online to see like who has these discounts and like when, and if there's any like good sales or anything like that. Tip number 3, my third tip, is to pretty much expect to be there for at least 30 minutes. I know I've done thrift runs, which aren't as good. I usually leave with like 2 or 3 things, but if you're going to be at a thrift store, especially a bigger thrift store, expect to be there for a good solid 30 minutes. I feel like a good solid 30 minutes you can figure out like which couple items that you want and then call it a day, whereas some days I will go thrifting just to thrift and only thrift because it is very time consuming. That's why a lot of people don't go thrifting, because number 1, it takes quite a long time to do. It's a lot of work. It's not like regular shopping, like you can't go in and expect to buy something because chances are it won't be there. But I've been in thrift stores for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours if it's like a lot of stuff that I have to go through and look at and I'm actually like thrifting. Other times I will just go thrifting and see what they have. But if I am actually going thrifting, then I will be there for at least 30 minutes to 2 hours, actually like looking through every single aisle, going back looking again, and then like deciding like which ones I want and then calling it a day. The people who don't like thrifting, it's because they don't have patience to look through everything, but promise me, like I found so many great things thrifting, it's like crazy. Oh my god, I'm like running out of breath. Okay, my 4th tip is going to be check every single freaking aisle, okay? Check the kids section. If you're petite like me, the kids section and like the little boy section, little girl section is going to be your best friend. That's where I find all of my jeans to cut into high-waisted shorts, jeans in general, pants, bottoms, skirts, shorts, even some shirts if they have like larger sizes in the shirts. But check the kids section. I check the kids section every single time. Check the women's section, the petite section, check the men's section, especially. The men's always has some really cool, like inexpensive, sometimes like 99-cent rack shirts that you can wear just to sleep, or you can turn it, if you find like a really good band tee, you can turn it into like a really cute top. Check every single aisle, and I'm not joking about this. Also, don't forget to check the home decor stuff or some really cool purses that you think are in good shape and you really like. But basically, make sure you check every single aisle, because I'm sure you will miss something and you will regret it and you won't even know that it's there. My 5th tip, okay, so this is how I thrift. I go thrift, I go into the women's section first, I pick out everything that I think is cute and that I will wear, put them on a rack, and then decide like, okay, which one will I actually wear? This one? It's cute, but I won't wear it. Put it back. So literally, I will go through this like 3-4 times while I'm at the thrift store. I will go through like a whole section, put everything on a rack, okay, and then decide, okay, this one, yes, this one, no, this one, yes. How I decide personally, like, what's worth it? Will I actually wear it? Will I actually like alter it, or all that good stuff? And that's where I will decide that, and that's where I'll also like put it in front of a mirror if there's a mirror and try everything on in front of the mirror. So make sure you go through the stuff before leaving the thrift store. I've done it so many times where I'm just like, yep, I want all of it. Go to the checkout, buy it, come home, be like, wow, this does not look the same in the thrift store. Just make sure you weed out all the stuff that you aren't sure about, keep in your hands for a little while so no one else takes it, and then at the end decide like, okay, finally, like, which items am I taking home with me and which items I can live without. And included with that tip, I would also bring a friend. That way you guys can both look at each other and see like if it fits like 360 perfectly, or like 360 it looks good, because sometimes like you can go by yourself and think like, okay, it looks good, and then you actually go out and wear it and you see it on you and you're just like, oh yeah, okay, I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, bring a friend, and it makes it a lot more fun. It makes it a lot more fun because then you guys can pick out stuff for each other and vice versa, and then help out with the whole like fitting thing, like, oh, like, does this look like it fits, or is it too big? Alright, my next tip is going to be basically go to the thrift stores that aren't expensive. I know that Goodwill and like Buffalo Exchange and stuff are like thrift stores, but I've been to some where like literally a pair of pants will be like $15, and I'm like, I mean, if it was like a vintage item and it was like brand named or something, then it would make sense for me to pay that much. But I would honestly just be like, oh, like, I can spend another $5, go to H&M or Forever and buy pants for $20. Like, it's kind of like that, how I think of thrifting. So I stick to more like DAV, Disabled American Veterans. I go to AMVETS. I go to the more less known, less popular, cheaper thrift stores than the big like Goodwill and stuff like that. I think those are really good if you're going to be in the higher end areas like LA, Beverly Hills, or anything like that kind of area where like it's very fashion forward. Then I would check out the more expensive higher end like thrift stores there, just because I feel like they would have more stuff for that kind of price. But yeah, Brian's home.
Hello, I got some BJ's.
So yeah, that concludes the end of my video.
You were waiting for me, huh?
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Hi. Cool.
And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.